Okay.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So let's talk that talk with Cola. And tonight we're gonna talk about dating in the church. How
Oh
do you
boy.
guys feel about that? That's I don't
That's,
know.
that's a lot. I just feel
Yeah.
like you shouldn't. I feel like it just can be real sticky. It can be real sticky.
I don't I don't know. Dating in the church, no, because you can lose a member. It's not good for the pastor.
Not, not for the pastor. I,
Ain't good for the pastor because now the pastor losing funds and money because they upset. They don't want to come to church. What if they get to fight in the church? Oh no,
now
no,
see, okay,
mm-mm.
so of course I've been married in the church, right?
You have?
But I feel like, yeah, I mean, of course, because I was, I got umpteen marriages, but I
Yeah,
feel like,
yeah.
don't do that. Don't do too much. Not too much.
No, I'm reading.
Oh, hold on, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let me get this. Make sure this going all the way out to everybody. But I also had, like, I also dated. I ain't gonna say date. I also slept with people in the church, and it's good.
Girl.
Because somebody's going to leave. I don't feel like people. I don't feel like people gonna stay around for it. Like I don't feel like. I just don't feel like it's a good idea.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So did you continue to go to that church after you slept with them, or
It
did
was
you sleep?
my church, yeah.
Well, was they all in the same church?
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because that's just who the fuck I am. But yeah, I did. I did. They no my now the first time, no. Like the first time my first ex-husband, he had to take a baseball bat because it was the whole plan in the face thing. And I get it because if you know we doing what we doing, it is no reason for you to ever speak to, like, you know what I mean? Like you should never speak to the other person's mate. Y'all should never. I be shocked. I don't know why I should be shocked because I be.
I'm just God. I want to know my pearls, but yeah. I okay, girl. But when you say baseball bat, is it like he
Like
chased you with a baseball bat or something?
me, the guy that he did that he had a little altercation with the guy.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Wow. But I don't think it's a good idea to date in the church. I feel
Mm-mm.
like if you're a married couple, you want to go to the church. Now that is okay, but you don't think that's okay.
Say that again. No, I feel like it's fine, right? Because I ain't leaving where I'm at. But I feel like if you're just meeting a person and y'all have your own churches, I feel like it's fine to keep it that way. Because then if something do go wrong, ain't nobody like you don't have to worry about the separation. Like you can visit each other, but I don't know because I don't see myself going to nobody's building for nobody's church. But I feel like if you have whatever your spiritual walk is before you meet the person, I feel like you should keep that separate and mend it at home. That's what I feel.
I don't
Cause
know. I don't know. I think you should be able to go to the same church. I'm just the type of person I can have something with you, but I can also walk past you like I don't even know you.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to church, I feel like it intensifies because, like, especially if you in like a spiritual community like ours, where at any time you can get like a prophecy or something like that. I don't want to hear nothing about you getting no good prophecy. Shut them goddamn things. I wouldn't want to hear it.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want you to hear mine either. Like I would feel like even though it depends on a relationship. I ain't talking about like you just like dating. But say if you married to the person, if something was to happen to me and Joy, I feel like that would be so awkward for one of us. I don't know which one, but I feel like it would be awkward for one of us. And it probably depends on who we would date next, I guess, or whatever.
So my Joy is going to the Lord. She's
She would have
gonna
to. Baby, she would
she
have
will be with she already said she's gonna be with the Lord.
she would have to.
Um I don't know about that because it's I have mixed feelings when it comes to that because I don't know. I have never dated anybody in the church. I ain't even been attracted to nobody in the church. Is that crazy? Yeah.
No,
Not
no,
even nobody on the drum. You know, all the gay lesbian be want to be a drum player.
they do. They
But
do.
not even the drum player. That's weird. But y'all brothers and sisters in the church anyway.
I knew you was gonna get it.
But I hate my brother. Hey my sister. Sister Joy.
I
Sister
don't
Young.
know. I don't know. I just feel like it could be really if now I feel like I do believe that some people are mature enough to go their separate ways and still be in the same community, but I feel like it still would take time. I still think that somebody would need a moment. It depends on how it ends too and what your feelings are. Because what if one person wanted to end and you don't? You know how we are out in the streets when it comes to stuff like that. It ain't gonna make it no different in church.
And don't let me say on site, because I'll beat you up in that church. The way we end it,
On
don't let it
site.
be on site.
On site,
Because
right.
I
I
mean
don't
on site.
yeah.
Not even Jesus can save you.
No. And I mean, just imagine, girl, yeah, no. But my on site meant on site.
Yeah.
Yeah. At your
Right.
mama house, at the grocery store, at the
Yeah.
husband house. It don't matter. It's gonna be wherever I see you at. So I know. I just don't think I just don't recommend it. I just feel like it can go left. I feel like it could be a great thing when it's together because you're building everything together. You're doing the same walk together. You're probably being able to like pray and all that stuff together. But if you not, I don't know. I just worry about that split, that separation. Like, I don't know, sis. I just don't feel like that separation is
You don't
it.
think? That's interesting.
Because
Yeah.
it's like dating Greek. Once you date Greek, what happens when I go to your stuff? Like,
It's just that when you date somebody in the Greek world, after we done, I don't know you, so don't tell nobody we was together. Don't tell nobody I'm your ex. No, because I may want to talk to your sister.
I can't with you. But
So,
look at us in the Greek world. Typically, if somebody date Greek, right? Because
okay,
I'm gonna bring it back to the church. If you dating Greek and they
okay.
split, and then you have these events, typically somebody don't show up to whatever event the other one's coming to.
That's how it normally be. Or
Right. I
somebody
feel
be, let's say this, somebody be banned.
right. Because we done had that
Mhm.
happen to us.
Twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So then now the whole community can't come to something because somebody in the dated. I just feel like, yeah, I feel like it could just go. I just feel like it could go wrong.
And that's why I asked you and Rand that question, like, how many times could one date a member of Greek sorority, that same sisterhood?
I feel like you shouldn't be able to because at this
It's
point,
you
at this
losing
point,
members.
it's trains going on. It's just that you just got off of one choo choo and got on another and got off that one and got on another. So I feel like that, but in church it could be the same thing because I mean it's still a world. It's not like it's a forbidden place where no, you can't date here, no, you can't do X, Y, Z. So,
But the pastor do it.
but typically the pastors be, they be quiet. They be quiet. If you're gonna keep it to yourself, then yes. Like nobody know y'all just meet up
They
afterwards.
have multiple women in the church, the
They
pastors do.
do. They do. They do. Men and they have the boys too. But
Mm-hmm.
they know how to be quiet though. I feel like most of them are quiet. They end up telling the wrong person and then they get out. But
Do you think
typically,
it's that? You think it's them telling the wrong person, or the person get mad because they never leave their wife, or they don't give them what they want, and they start talking? That's what I think it
it
is.
could be all of that. It could be ABC. It could be all the above.
'Cause one thing about the mystery can't hold water, baby. They gonna want somebody to know that they together.
See, Mel said it got Mel in trouble. The dating
Hi,
in the
Mel.
church.
How I get you in trouble? Let's talk about it. I be
Uh-huh.
want to know.
I want somebody else to make you clutch your pearls other than me.
Cause you keep me in the chokehold. Okay.
I'm telling you, girl, if you would have met me prior to APD, you would be like, this bitch right here is fucking nuts. Because it was no limits. And I'm a free spirit too. It's just a lot of shit that could get
Yeah.
past for.
free spirit people do not care.
Mm.
They gonna do them. As long as they happy, they don't care.
As long as we satisfied in the area we need to be, it ain't even gotta be all 10 areas. At least
Mm-hmm.
6, and we're gonna be good.
Yeah, them Greeks be cutting up, and they be switching women so fast.
See,
Lord,
and all that crying to the see, they went to crying to the pastor. Because then your feelings hurt. And then you're gonna want the pastor to take a side.
you do. And if the pastor don't take your side, then
Then you
boom, the pastor
leaving.
lost all his funds.
And then so then you leaving. Now you mad at the pastor, went on YouTube, went on TikTok, and it wasn't even the pastor that you was mad at.
And then, child, I don't know, because some of these pastors be messy too. They ain't healed
Mhm.
properly after the relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Facts.
sometimes the women leave them alone, and then they upset, they
Mhm.
mad,
But
they want
even
to
then, they'll
throw
change the narrative.
subs.
They'll go change the narrative. They left the person. Girl, I don't have time for them. Just know. Just know.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to separate churches or just don't leave each other. One or the other. Because it's too much. It is way too much. I can't.
But I seen where a pastor was married.
Mm-hmm.
He eventually came out that he was gay, but I think she was a cover up anyway. And she still comes to church with her new boo. Still say she's the first lady, and he have his man up there.
No, we can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know. I just don't.
Pretty.
I don't know. I'm kind of iffy when it comes to these pastors anyway. Like you can't just go get your certificate and say you're a pastor, and then you won't. No man.
No, go
Okay.
to the say because I want to know what you're gonna say.
Girl, I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna say a word out my mouth
Okay.
because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. But a lot
Okay.
of them be on Facebook preaching,
They
and I
do.
ain't got time. And they be messy. And then they
Mm-hmm.
want to put a little piece of word up there on Facebook, but then they be messy over here on TikTok. And then, yeah,
It is. It's definitely too much. I think.
You got
Not
your certificate, man?
and what? What's the certificate in? I'm not messing with Mel.
Yeah, yeah. Now you gotta do right with it. Now it's okay. Okay, let me change this. I don't want nobody to feel bad about their certificate, right? But
She'll make
it's
them.
not where you got the certificate or how you got the certificate, but you gotta act right.
Mhm.
You can't be showing your tail and then calling yourself a pastor or twerking with your BBL or calling yourself a pastor.
Oh, okay. I caught on when
Okay.
she started talking now.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Everybody got a sense of humor. Everybody like to make jokes, but
Mhm.
some people be too wild to call themselves a preacher or a pastor.
But see, I don't get tied up. I guess maybe I don't really get tied up in a title because all it is a title. You take a title away, you still the same human that's gonna fuck up,
But you
could
can't lead me if we doing the same thing. Like I can't respect you
lie.
if we doing the same thing. We on the same level. We talking the same trash, But you
See,
trying to tell me to stop doing stuff.
but see, I'm with Truth. Truth say, why do folks, because it's church, it's not okay. They do it in the real world, so why is it bad in church? A hoe is a hoe in and out the church. Exactly. And I was a
They
hoe
are,
in,
but you
and
can't
I was a
tell
hoe
this
out.
person not to be. They tell you not to be a hoe, to be delivered from being a lesbian, do this, that, and the other. You preaching the Bible, but yet you're a lesbian behind the closed door. You're a gay man behind the closed door. You're a hoe behind the closed door, but you're telling the congregation not
Mhm.
to do these things. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah, because that's folks. That's not. They're not being transparent and honest. I get that
Right.
because I can't deal with you if you can't be honest about who you are and where you are. Because I mean, everybody, you're
Exactly.
human. It's a title. I don't feel like
Mm-hmm.
that title makes you any different than I am. What makes you different is what you're doing, and if it's something that I want to that I can grow from or learn from. Like I love
Right.
I will follow a transparent. I'd rather you tell me you got 16 wives and
Exactly.
8 baby mamas and let me decide if I want to follow you or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you telling me to get married, settle down, but you doing like you have to practice what you preach. I don't care what you do, but don't be telling me not to do it and you over here doing it.
And
So
that's why
you want your cake and you want to eat it too, but you want me to be over here with just the cake. I can't eat my cake.
But that's also why. Hold on, I'm ready to add Joy. That's also why
I should have knew if it
I'm
was
adding
church.
you for
Hang
the
up,
dating part.
hurry
You
up,
ain't had to
hang
get up
up.
yet. Just come back. I'm gonna write in a group when you come on.
No, she can stay. Let her
Oh,
stay.
okay. Okay.
She want to talk about church. You know, she love the church. She went put her tie on and everything. Come on, girl.
I actually had this on today. I don't-
Right. The cake is just dry.
The
And
cake
they
is
just eating the cake.
dry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who eating the cake?
And see, that don't work. I can't do as you say if you're not doing it too. I
Exactly.
can't
That's
do
why
that.
I say these new preachers cannot preach to me.
Yeah. And I have
Coco,
a
I
hard
don't
time
think
with family.
nobody can preach to you.
Yes, Apostle. I listen, but I lead too.
I
Yeah.
after
can't.
she after she figured it all out.
Yeah.
Joy, you got any strange stories of dating inside the church?
Yeah, this gonna go. Child, her body belongs to Jesus. So
Uh,
It
You
might
know,
have belonged to Jesus, but she got stories, okay?
in church,
Yeah.
I didn't really date in church because it
why?
was me and God. Don't get
She
me
is
wrong. Like
lying.
every,
Coco, she is
hold on.
lying.
She looked
What
like
do you
she probably
mean?
was in a relationship with the lady that fan you when you fall out, the usher.
No, that was not it. So, uh, the only time I've ever dealt with, now the people I met was at church.
Okay.
We wasn't dealing in church together. I mean, except
Okay.
the one time, this one lady, this one mother of the church, and I don't know if she's still alive, but if you is, I'm sorry. But she just knew she was gonna cast the devil out of me.
Mhm.
And one Saturday, me and my best friend, because she was gay too. So me and my best friend, they call us. We think we the musicians of the church, so we thinking she calling us up
Drum
there.
player.
Nope, I played the Hammond. I played the organ. I thought I was Twinkie Clark.
Okay.
And so she called us to the church, and we thinking, oh, we finna go up here. They got some music for us to learn. We knew when we opened them doors and we saw four mothers standing there. I said, they done got us.
They're finna beat y'all with the Bible.
And
Uh-huh.
man, they slung us all over that altar. Boy, we was all down. But the one that was praying the hardest didn't know I was the one that was actually dating a daughter.
Oh,
So I didn't tell her, you know, it is what it is.
she should have had her daughter in now too.
Well, how did it
Right.
work out though? How did it work
Huh?
out?
She's still gay.
She probably and she had kids.
Don't do your face like I got kids.
I
I
know.
mean, we know that.
Yeah, we know. But I mean, it was like it's easy. It's the issue with dating in church is they don't know how to let outside stay outside.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get mad and want to fight in church, and that was always an issue. I done had people
On
show
site.
up. Yeah, on when they come on site, they on site,
On
and you
site.
be sitting there like, "Are you serious right now?" Yeah, they be dead serious, and it's like, I mean, but it was fun because you had a common thing. You get up and huck and buck and have a good time and know good well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
ain't never dated nobody in church. I don't even think shit. I ain't never been attracted to nobody at church.
well, I mean, growing up in
I
church, when I was being raised in church, the
Mm-hmm.
church was attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
hmm.
like even now, yes, I love lingerie, but put on a good church outfit, boy, you get my motorboat going.
What the fuck? That
Listen,
explains it, Lachey. That's why you had your church.
I don't come
You
Is
get
that
that's what
some crazy shit?
you
That is
turn into a
crazy.
speedboat.
That is so crazy.
listen, but again, like when I was younger and I was supposed to marry a man back then, he like the guy that I used to that I was paired with in church. I was Wonder Woman, he was Superman. We grew up together. And everybody knew we were supposed to get married. But the type of
No.
woman he liked was the very humbly looking one, no makeup, buttoned up. And I fit that profile up until I started putting on makeup. The next thing you know, I was going to hell. And then when I came in there without no hair and a girl, then it was really hell. So it was
You
like,
kind of
but
you confused the enemy.
I did. He was a nice guy too. He was a really nice guy.
Oh man.
Not you threw the song in there.
Yeah. I mean, and that's it. You find stuff in church. Like when I was engaged to Kevin that time, Listen,
Yeah, Kevin, Kevin,
yeah, man,
Kevin. No,
you don't even know Kevin. Shut up. When I was engaged to Kevin, it was we met because I was the musician, he was a musician, and we laughing, cutting it up, and he played the drums, and so we cutting up, laughing during service. And what was attractive about him was the fact that he could preach and cast out a devil. It wasn't even the fact that that's all I liked, and the
so
music part.
what made you just not marry Kevin?
Because me and Kevin don't. I
I
really
want
feel
to
like
talk
I'm
about
being
Kevin. Let's talk about it. Because you've been
Kevin.
gay since 1976.
No, I
Before
was
she was
born in
born,
'78. Listen, so I was placed with
and
Kevin.
was.
Right.
No, he wasn't gay, but
You and Kevin was gay.
I was placed with Kevin. Like, your pastor, his pastor. Oh, y'all make a good couple. Kevin started liking me, and that's fine. I didn't really date. Actually, I didn't date, but he thought I was funny. He thought I was cute. All of that good stuff, and he was a very attractive guy. So,
But he didn't
um,
speed that motorboat up.
no, no.
Okay.
He kissed me once and I was like, okay. Then he kissed me like within seconds right after, and I was gagged. I was like, okay, I don't can't do this.
Mhm.
And
Was it
so
bro stank?
no, I don't know if it was too
I
much
wonder what
slop. I
Kevin
don't
at
know what it
now.
was.
He
Have
He
gone. He
you?
dead.
passed. He
Oh,
passed.
poor
Yeah,
Kevin.
we found that
We
out.
looked him up
But
a couple weeks ago because we was talking about the whole dating thing.
yeah,
Kevin.
yeah, I know. And I gagged in my mouth, and I just knew that this wasn't God had for me. So when I left his house, I
Because you would
went
have been a
to
widow.
man.
Yeah.
First of all, I went and I told so when I left his house and I went to my pastor house and I told her, I said, I don't think I could be with him. And she was like, oh, you just nervous, you're a virgin, so you haven't done it, woo woo woo. And I say, no, there's nothing about him I like other than he could preach, he could lay hands, and
This shit
I
here.
love like I was
And
excited,
he can speak in tongues.
man, like he could really pray. And like that,
Is
like
that crazy? That's something that I would have ran from.
no, that was the most attractive part. Like I was happy to be his fiance because of that.
Mhm. That's
And
because her
so
body belonged to God, for real.
right. And that's what I told my pastor. And my pastor had to meet with his pastor because I told him, I said, I would be your wife. I will cook. I will make sure your house clean. I say, but I don't see us. I said, well, I told him I don't see you on top of me. And he said, oh, you'll get used to it. I say, no. Like I thought
Mm-mm.
about it.
Mm.
And
Mm-mm.
no, I can't.
You
I
trying to
really
yeah.
I really thought about it. I'm like, I can't.
Mm-mm. Poor Kevin. I feel so bad for Kevin.
Yeah.
But see, just imagine
So,
she would have stayed there after breaking that man's heart every year, and this
It would have been
man
a different woman every year, or the woman from the church.
but that would have been
right.
fine because at the end of the day, he could go. He would have been fine. I really wasn't dating women like that anyway, so
Mhm.
it wouldn't have been a bother. He would have been okay.
Wow.
It just wouldn't have been me.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know.
I ain't gonna be able to do
Dang.
it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I ain't
I
gonna be
would
able
have never put you and Kevin together.
to do it.
Well, it was Kevin.
Not no, you don't feel that.
What? Wait a minute. I feel bad for Kevin, okay?
Why? We had fun at church and with
Mhm.
doing music and stuff. I mean, what else you supposed to do?
I
I
don't
told you
know.
it's not. It's a no. Don't date at church.
No.
No.
And
Because
then I
after
had this
you
one girl
told Kevin
following
that
me.
you couldn't be with him, how did that work out?
She
Oh,
don't
I don't.
care. She can.
I don't
She when Joy say, "I don't care," it's a I don't care. She don't care.
I thought about it. I really
Kevin,
thought about it, and I just didn't think that was what God had for me.
Right, but you don't care how he felt afterwards.
I did care.
Oh, that you
did
just
you
lied to
apologize
yourself.
to Kevin for leading him on?
I didn't lead him on. I like Kevin.
Jesus led him to you and you didn't
We
drink.
had fun. Just imagine if you've never been in church and had music battle with each other on the keyboards, or y'all just in church all day and you singing and you playing church and he preaching, and
Don't get turned
that
on,
was
Joy. Abby,
fun.
Abby is in that room tonight.
Mo,
That was
you gotta go put your
fun.
button up on, girl. Your big
I
boat.
mean, she was getting excited. Calm
I don't
down.
like, but I'm just saying that's the fun we had. But when it was time to go, he went to his house, I went to mine. He stayed in a whole different city. So it ain't like we saw each other all the time.
And that man burnt gas money to come see you.
I mean, but okay.
You don't she
Joy
don't
don't
care.
care. Remember, we had the conversation if about the whole mourning thing, and she didn't have not one person that she dated that she could think about that she would feel bad that they died. That is
I mean,
crazy.
I'm with her
I
because
mean,
that's not your problem anymore.
But that's how y'all.
thank you.
That's how you know her answer is your answer. When she told Kevin go on about his business, she
Ke-
meant that and didn't look
She
back to
meant
see.
every word
I
of
really didn't
Kevin.
because it
We
was
literally
like,
just found out this year. This I want to say in September that he passed, and that's because of a
Dang.
conversation.
I
Dang,
mean,
Kevin.
he was a good guy. He was a really good guy. But I
Mhm.
was honest,
Mhm.
and I just made sure that if I knew his bishop was coming to town, I wouldn't go to their services and vice versa.
See
Why?
what I tell you?
Why? Why wouldn't you go to his service?
Well, let me explain something to you. Kevin was 6 feet 4,
Oh, you like him
300,
tall. And
308 pounds,
I'm trying to
muscular
do the
built.
I'm trying to do the weight calculation.
He was muscular
Okay.
built.
Okay.
He was Indian, Mexican, and black mix.
Good hair.
Mhm.
You just should have
And
kept
he
Kevin around for Abby.
no, I no,
Mm-mm.
that wouldn't have worked
Okay.
out. Because
That was
that
a
mean I
no
would have had
Lachey.
to do something. I would
No
have had to do
polys.
something. I would have
Okay.
Mm-mm.
had to do something.
And no
Then
tall orders. That's the Abby. Can you imagine Abby? She'd be over here knocking everybody aside the fucking head. She was
so
taller than
just
us.
right, so just imagine when I go to church and there's 1,300 other women that's staying after church extra
For
because you
Kevin.
got this single drummer and his single bishop, and they're the only two men there. I was winning.
Hmm. Dang, so with no men in that church.
But
I ain't really.
if you also remember what she said, the two pastors put them together. That is a common thing too.
I always knew families would do it, but I never knew
No,
pastors
no,
would do it.
pastors do it. I done seen a pastor try to put a whole lesbian woman in a whole we know you gay man talking about this is it. No, the
But
fuck
see, that was
it.
very common in the
It
church because I went
was.
to
That's
back
to get the
then.
gay at you.
No,
Mhm. It
it's
had to be.
they think they'll say it's got like it's now this one. I hope they ain't really watching, but if they is, I'm sorry, but you should be over it by now.
Ooh,
But there was one when we were younger. We used to follow a lot of preachers. We used to just go. We used to church hop. So we
okay.
were, either we were singing or playing or doing something. So we would church hop. And it was this one lady, boy, we realize now that she might have not been hearing from God. She probably was hearing from somebody else, but she was always on point. I can tell you that much. She had a daughter,
Hmm.
and anyway, she paired her daughter up with a seriously gay man. And so he used to um, overtake her when they're trying to go to sleep.
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Okay.
Go against the
Okay,
grain. Hmm.
go against the grain to prove his masculinity.
That's
So
right.
it was
Okay.
yeah, right. So then in church, because everybody believed her to be a prophet, she prophesied to one of our friends that hung with us, who her husband was. Now, remind you, we were in our late teens, early 20s, if anything, late teens, because it was before I went to read.
Hmm.
And so we're, kids. This man was damn near in his 40s. She said the Lord said this. So they end up, this man was mean to her when so he was mean to her before they got together. Once they got together, man, he drugged her from like by her hair, beat her up. He don't even like her kids now.
Oh, child.
He was so devilish and so mean. And then so me and him got into it because he came to our church, the church, because I was under Pastor Lathers. He came to our church and he wanted to become like the bishop. And
Mm.
I told, and as soon as I seen him, I said, "You do know that Pastor Lathers is not your wife." he rebuked the shit out of me. but but I know what I heard.
Yeah.
But as a kid to a grown man, you wrong. You don't have a right to say that to me. And I'm like, I don't even know how it came out, but it ended up being the truth. He was trying to marry my pastor.
Mm.
But he was so mean and hateful. He blamed everything by beating her up and the kids up and throwing them out. Now we're kids now. Again,
Mhm.
this man is in his 40s. We're like in our teens. You're throwing her outside, all kind of stuff, and then you want to blame it on the fact of
Mm.
you want to blame it talking about because when your daughter died from your ex-wife, then you still got hers. I'm telling you, people in church is crazy,
They
They
are.
are.
Yeah.
and that was just over the summer. That ain't even
Yeah.
the rest of the stuff. I'm telling you. And then when people, I guess they made relationships because they try to build alliances and build families and communities together.
They're
Mhm.
called
So
cults.
yeah,
The
it could
cults.
be, but it's like you got put together with somebody and you wanted to be obedient, so you gave it a try.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
And if you don't
So I'm
know
telling
nobody, you
you,
go for it. You don't go seeking for yourself. You just believe what they say, and now you
you
miserable
don't know any
and married
better.
to somebody you don't know, or you don't even want to be with. Yeah, no. I remember when I
Mm-mm.
decided I wanted to live my life, and my past at that time, still someone I highly respect, was trying to tell me that I'm not supposed to be gay. So you want me to just live my life miserable? I'm not doing that. I will not. I refuse. I'm going to do what I want to do anyway.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
it's a big thing.
but
Yeah.
I've never been closeted. I've never been in the closet.
Me
Hmm.
So
either.
I just didn't date. But like when I joined Reed back in when I was 20, I told him right then. I
You've
say,
been
I
real a
like women.
long time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I said I told him then, I like girls, but I won't date them in church.
Yeah, it's just
And that
becomes
was
too
it.
much.
Oh my
And then
God.
can you imagine lesbians dating and breaking up in church?
That's gonna be World War
No, because I
Three.
had
It
one that
would.
came and she used to sit outside the church. Boy, it was
See?
something.
But when they come to your church bothering you, you have permission from God to whoop their butt.
No, because
Not you just made that rule up.
no, like let me
They,
tell you, she would come and
yeah.
sit outside. So you
Mm-mm.
like
No.
Jason or something. You be like,
No.
I
Mm-mm.
go to my mama house, she's sitting outside my mama house. I go to this person's house, she's sitting. I'm like, no, what is
Damn.
going on?
You see?
But yeah,
No,
You
you supposed to beat her up and then she won't follow you no more.
Joy
I
has
did.
Joy has so
It's
many stories. I promise you that one night we stayed up. I want to say we started talking probably like 12:30. We stopped. It was almost 2:30 in the morning because she was going through all these dating experiences that she'd have been through and all these crazy nuts that she'd have found. And girl,
Oh,
it's been so go ahead,
honey.
babe.
You gotta appreciate my sister because she ain't the crazy one. The stuff you've been through, my sister
who
would
ain't the
never.
crazy one?
She may freeze you to death, but
Wait, hold on,
Me, I
Coco,
might freeze you.
Coco. You're getting a. I'm almost completely. You had a 90% healed person.
Exactly.
She
I
still got
told
that
her.
10% that lingers. You don't
I'm very
understand,
honest.
Lachey. Lachey, when me and Shay started dating, like for real, then she ain't want to be with me because she wanted to go back across the tracks and all of that kind of carrying on. Let
sis, I'm
somebody
go.
smile my way. I swear to God, she either always popped
She's
up.
toxic. She's very
She
toxic.
I
definitely
am not.
toxic. That's why I
She
keep telling y'all
she
she need to
tries to
stop and
hide
get
that
through this
very
relationship.
well. Yeah, she tried to hide that very well, but she's very similar to a Virgo,
I
and she's
we the
toxic.
same. We the
She's
we're
Yeah,
all
very,
earth
Shay is
signs.
very toxic. It's
very.
been times where I be sitting there like she would call people and I'm sitting there like, wow.
That was so long ago.
I
Now
could
I'm just
tell
gonna
my
bop
story.
that
I
eye.
should be
I ain't even
entitled to
gonna have a
compensation.
conversation.
I can tell you that much.
What you
I
say?
should be entitled to compensation.
For
Yeah,
what?
I feel like I need to know everything. So we're
No,
gonna
you
sit
don't.
down one day on here and we're gonna talk, sis,
Girl,
because
I can tell you half of it right now.
we
What belongs to me, regardless if I belong to them. That is just it. Now, granted, I'm glad that we're in a place that we belong to each other, babe. Because I ain't gotta bop no eyes. Because I'm a bop the eye.
I
I'm
think
gonna bop
she
the eye.
probably she probably put me in the freezer.
I did not.
she will.
She done nailed my shoes to the floor.
I did not.
Girl, did you nail them damn shoes?
I didn't.
Cause you'll put somebody in a jar or something quick.
A
Real
freezer
quick.
Put your ass
Wait,
out.
Kimmy, did you
I,
nail?
I got 4 people in the freezer now.
You,
But
look,
that's
it be
because I
I
something
ain't
was
like
feel
that.
like
about.
doing nothing else.
I
I
was
don't
just
have
about to
nobody in there
judge
like
you,
that.
girl. I was like, did you nail them shoes?
I didn't. I did. We just grew through a lot of stuff, but it definitely was a lot that me and her went
Shay
through by
crazy.
ourselves. I don't
We
think it's
got into it
crazy.
one
I feel
time,
like
and I'm gonna telling this. We got into it one time, and Shay tried to
Mhm.
jump out the car. Hey, then we get to my apartment. I lived in the hood, and she yelling for them to call the police, and they looking at her like
What?
it's because we was in Baltimore, because we was in Annapolis, she would
they
have been
was
locked
they was
up.
not trying to get involved.
It was
And I and
not. We
I'm
done went through
I'm
some shit.
pulling her to the house. She's screaming, "Call the police!" I said, "She fine."
What did you do to her? What she do to you to make you want to call the
What
police?
did she do to me?
Well, why did you say call the police?
Shay calling. No,
Cause she
Shay
was
said,
light
"Call the
skinned.
police."
She was gonna hit a Karen on your ass.
My daddy always tell me, girl, make sure you use the words, because he used them.
Now I done had
You
that
better use
happen
that
twice.
color.
Shay did that one time because we got into white people gonna call the police.
Period.
She gonna talking about she hit me. I said, first of all, you hit me, I hit you back. And but because she hit me in DC and I hit her back in Maryland,
Uh,
I say, oh, so now I'm the problem.
You the problem. You are the drama.
But
wait
then
a minute. Hey, cause you can't call you. Hey, if it happened in DC, you gotta file that report in DC.
She got to drive back up there. She got to
and then
drive
she
back.
but this what she told the police, and she broke my nail. I was like, are you freaking kidding? She pulled the Karen on me.
Toxic. That was toxic.
Toxic, toxic. And then my first girlfriend, we get into it real bad. Like my sister had to come over, her sister's coming over. She gonna tell the police, and I'm pregnant. I said, wait a minute.
That's what you supposed to beat her up again.
Yes.
I couldn't, cause I'm sitting there like pregnant.
How?
The police looking at her like, ma'am. I said, when did you get it?
How?
I don't know.
Girl,
I'm
she
telling
told
you,
on herself.
Girl, you attract toxic.
She do.
apparently.
She do, because let me tell you about Joy. Joy don't realize, and it came to me today.
She
Joy
probably
attract
started.
people. Joy attract people that got daddy hurts or mom abandonments, and then she nice to them, right? And then she see them crying on the side of the road and want to help them get the kids' hair
I
cut.
can't help because y'all fragile.
It ain't us. It's you, because you was attracting them, not now, but
I
you was
wouldn't.
attracting them.
You can't just get my son a haircut and I'm finna fall for him.
Joy and the guy, his kids' haircut, and I fed the kids, became the kids' godparents, all because she was nice. And the people that she was dating, me included at that time.
Well, I only had 3 girlfriends. Let's put that on record. I only had 3 girlfriends, and I had 3 exes, and I married the last one.
That's right.
Now,
3
I didn't hate
girlfriends,
it.
3 exes. So okay, Shay don't count as the girlfriend because you married her.
Right.
No, she was once my girlfriend, then she became my ex, and then I married her.
How long y'all was separated?
Shit, I
Like
don't know.
2, 3 years. 2, 3 years.
Are you serious?
But she'll pop up throwing rocks at my window.
But don't do that. But we still hung
What
around.
the
So
hell?
you wouldn't have been able to
Coco, I'm
tell.
telling you, something ain't right.
And on the next episode of Steve Wilco, stand up, little Shay. You don't deserve to sit down.
I told you, if you met me before this,
Jeez.
Coco, I'm telling
was
you,
bad.
something ain't right.
girl, I told you I done kicked in doors. I done went to
I
people's
think you
homes.
got me beat, girl. You got me
Her
beat.
friend, I should have known. 2 people told me about her, and I should have known. Her best friend at the time said, "You just don't know that she's like an onion. She has layers." I said, "Well, damn, it's more."
You should have left that blooming onion.
Then her oldest daughter was like, "I don't want you to date my mom." God dang.
You had all the flags, everything.
I had all
And
the
I helped
flags.
and
I was.
collected every red flag. Collected them.
You
like
know
a
how they
dummy.
say, people got. I was the. It's a damn mosquito. Hold on, y'all.
Wow. Yeah, because it'll bite Abby and it'll turn into a whole sore. But Shay crazy.
I
Shay crazy.
see. She's very toxic.
She's very toxic.
She has me beat. I thought it was me, but
Coco, that time she tried to jump, I was driving down Security Boulevard. Coco, she opened the door and I wrapped I don't know what made me act quick, but I wrapped what they call the thing, the seatbelt around her and was pulling it. I'm telling you, I had to do a lot and drive at the same time.
what did you do to her to make her say, "Let me jump out this car" while
I
it's
don't
moving?
know. At that time, I think you could just say, hey, and she was gonna do something. So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, we've had a run. I'm old now. I'm tired. I ain't got time for nothing else.
Okay, y'all. I'm sorry.
Sis, why did you want to jump out the car when it was
I
moving?
forgot. So I used to do some stupid shit.
Okay. That's
No,
the first thing,
I used
acknowledging
to.
that you're the problem.
Oh yeah, I was definitely the
Okay.
drama. No, Joy was too, but I definitely was the drama. But
What drama I brought you?
oh, we had the same temperaments, 0 to 100. There ain't no in between. So whoever gonna start it,
I wasn't
somebody else
jumping
got
that
ended.
car. I
But
wasn't
you
trying to
see,
be on Security Boulevard right in front of the
but see, I done
security
did stupid
department.
shit. I done try to set bricks on fire while people was inside. I done try to run people cars off the road. So I've done some stuff, like crazy stuff. But I don't know what I did, what
Oh,
she did make me want to do that. But
child.
I didn't have control of my anger.
She even lied on the baby one
No,
time.
true. I
She
don't
did.
go. Look, hey,
Coco,
look at this
she
message.
lied on the baby
What
because
she
she was
say?
mad. Because I bought her this necklace
I thought this was about
and
the
it was
other people you was dating, not me.
an
Oh,
Eiffel Tower because you the most recent crazy. And it was a nice little diamond Eiffel Tower with diamonds in it. I go over a house and I noticed it wasn't around her neck. I said, well, where's your necklace? Spirit already had told me. She broke it. I said, Shay, what happened to your necklace? Oh, Xavier grabbed it and broke it.
I mean, he couldn't testify.
She lied on the baby.
Lachey,
Now, I gave you a disclaimer almost on every other podcast. I
you.
know.
I didn't know you was like Virgo crazy.
No,
Like,
he
and
is
True
Earth sign,
talking about she like crazy. But True, you crazy too.
Truth
and
Next.
is
he is,
crazy.
but truth like crazy.
Yeah, I don't heard
She
about that
like
It's
bus.
crazy
a
because
talent.
she is crazy.
She is, but she
She
likes it
took a
too.
whole bus of people just to
I
go prove a
heard.
point.
And that was innocent.
It was innocent.
Truth said, "Don't tell her business."
Okay, we're
But
gonna talk
sometimes you
about
got
that.
to prove a point because I probably did the same thing. I wouldn't let nobody off. We all going
Hold
together.
on, because we're not gonna sit there and just act like. So Joy dated this lady. One of the people she actually acknowledging dating. Dated
Okay.
this lady,
Was that
and
the one with the coat? With the one that bought her that coat?
yes, so the same
That
Okay.
was the
one.
one who called when we called the police talking about she was pregnant. Huh?
So she should have knew that she was a problem because she ain't let her go right
Right.
away.
You supposed to let
But
her go.
so she did something. Joy waited for her lady to go to work. Took her whole bedroom set because they had two separate bedrooms in the house that they can have be separated but together. Took
Hmm.
all the stuff out the house, put it on the lawn, set up like it was in the room, laid the robe across the seat like it was supposed to be, and then left that shit outside and changed the locks. It don't get no. How much time do
And
you
wait,
have?
and I went to Crazy Days. So you already know it was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I went right into that strip club and saw the new girl I was talking to.
Ain't that crazy though? You take a
Cancers.
whole bedroom apart, a whole bedroom
Why?
I had
to prove a
time.
point. To prove a point. That is too much. I rather
And you
just
let
go.
her back in.
No,
You let
not
her go
after
after
that.
that time.
Yeah, because that's when like I had moved we moved out of the house we had together. So this was my house by myself. And then I let her come and stay because
We would have been on
we was
Judge Mathis.
yeah,
Baby,
we was thinking about getting together, getting back together. And then she's supposed to be in that church. So again, spirit don't lie.
hmm
Nope, let me hold on. She was supposed to be in that church. I called her. She was like, I'm on my way home. We was at church, blah, blah. Okay, no problem. I go up to Crazy Days. Before I went back to the house and took all the stuff out, I go to Crazy Days. Spirit said, turn right here. A random ass parking lot. She, her, and the boy. was behind the two. You know how they dropped the trailers
She
off
said
the
she,
18
her,
wheeler
and the boy.
behind the trailers, and I'm telling. I said, we on that? Say less.
Mm.
I went to that house. I did what I had to do, and I went back up to Crazy Days and threw some dollars. Oh, it was a wrap after that. You ain't got nothing
I
else
mean, I
in
would hope
life
so. 'Cause
to
that's
say.
too much. That is too
Because
much.
I'm like, what out of any life event, I literally turned into the parking lot that you
And
and this
seen
boy is
her.
behind two trailers in the back. I'm like,
What they were
no.
doing, girl?
They was just sitting and talking.
But
Oh,
it's too
okay.
much.
Okay. Dang. Mm-mm-mm. Well, you have been delivered, Lachey.
I am.
You are going in the right direction.
I am. I got
Mhm.
too much to lose now.
Yeah, that's true. And we
Mhm.
too old because like I
No, so
laid
I ain't never.
down and I pulled something right here. When I laid down, I'm like, I can't do too much.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna say I'm too old to bop somebody in the eye, but I'm gonna think about it for a little bit. I'm gonna pray about it for a little while, and then see
Yes.
if I can't shake it.
No,
I'm gonna have to bop you in the
Shay
eye.
issue is she used to blame me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why I
if
blame you?
somebody you so like this
I
was
said why?
that's not used to blame me. So like say for example, um say somebody sent a message.
Mhm.
You wouldn't be the fact that you didn't think about your wife didn't even open it. Your wife didn't even see it. It's probably 36 weeks old.
Uh-uh.
Next thing you know, you ready to come down and rain hailstone, I mean brimstone and
Damn
fire.
right.
And I'm
Now
like,
you
my
is
common sense kick in and say it's still bolded black.
But
that
why?
Monel.
Why? What did the message say, and why is she so comfortable just writing you?
First of
Exactly.
all, okay, I knew I said this
Exactly.
on the wrong show because I didn't even read the message.
Period. Because why are you so
I don't
comfortable?
know.
Why you
She was
don't?
really comfortable to
You
just
should
send you
never
a
be that
message.
comfortable.
No. And to
You
be
should
honest
never be
with you,
that
I get
comfortable.
nervous now because it's a restaurant called Poppy Cuisine. They'll send a message talking about been thinking about you, bitch. When I get nervous, I be like, okay, I ain't in the mood for this yet. And I open it up, they be talking about 2 for 1, egg rolls. I be like, y'all gonna quit doing this to me.
Yo,
With
you
some,
need to get your ass whooped,
I
okay?
know. Because I be like, I don't feel like explaining nothing because I ain't do nothing.
But that be the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, we had somebody text her talking about can they borrow money. You got a whole wife. Why do you feel it's okay to call my wife and ask can you borrow anything? Because
I
you want
have
to
a
be bopped in
problem with
the
that. You
eye.
know that. I have a
But I
problem with
did,
that.
I did tell Shay.
You definitely did. Because you ain't want to be bopped in the eye.
I feel like if you know that a person is married, why go to that person's
You
wife
doing
and
too
ask the
much.
bar? Yeah, like go. I don't know how you're gonna ask for the money, but you gotta find a way to ask. You just not finna be hitting
I
up.
feel like when we marry, it's just a certain order of a line of order you need to work on. If it's after 10, none of our phones should be texting if you is single. What is you texting us for and you're not now immediate circle? Our immediate circle is right
Okay.
here. That's
Okay.
that's that's our cruise crew,
Okay. Okay.
podcast crew, our,
Yeah.
Reed, Shamarco.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, our phone should be turned
Shamarco?
off. Yeah, Shamarco can text us after 10.
C
But
H
The,
anybody
A
else,
M A C O,
yeah,
Shamarco.
Shamarco, no R.
oh, not the okay. Okay.
No, 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 no. But
Okay.
outside of that, our
Who
phone
is
should
no?
be good.
Wait,
She talking about the boy off of TikTok, not him. The
Okay.
dude with the crooked body, babe.
that's Shamar.
That's him.
That's
But
okay.
not him.
But
No,
you
no,
know
no.
his name is Big Marco, right?
That's probably his
That's
real name. Yeah.
yeah.
He probably changed it.
Uh,
But outside of
mm.
that, I feel like if you're single, you shouldn't our phone shouldn't be going off at a certain time and we shouldn't be texting at a certain time. And the other night we was up and she was ready to text one of us. I said, no, ma'am,
It
they
was
a
funny.
single woman, right?
It was
But then
funny.
2 days later, I'm responding to a inbox. Now, granted, all from our community. And I'm
But you
writing
ain't
back.
gonna
She
put
said,
me on it.
ain't they single too? You right, you right.
You ain't finna pull mine.
And not
So
pull
single
your
people
what?
shouldn't text married people after a certain time.
I don't feel like you
Yeah, it
should.
depends on what it is. My thing is, like, it depends on if the boundaries has been set. Some people are truly not threats. Now, have there been incidents? Yes, but in the same sense, I don't feel like um everybody. I don't. I
Okay.
don't. I don't because, like, for example, if say one of your what y'all call each other now, like if you wasn't with my best baby
Mm-hmm.
boss and you was single, and you text that late at a particular time of night, you text her, I wouldn't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you are that single person that I know that I've built trust to know that you wouldn't cross that line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there's any tingle tangle, I think if Shay feels it towards somebody, I've learned to listen.
If it
Just
speed
like
up
if
her
I feel
motorboat,
something,
no.
right? Every church purpose don't speed my motorboat. I because
But
you
it will,
that's where you're going.
but it can speed up theirs because,
That's what I was
like I
gonna
said, the
say.
people be out here and they lonely. They don't get no compliments. They don't feel good about themselves.
I
And then
know
my
what
wife is Captain Save all the hoes.
That's my
no,
next
I
thing.
what causes my problem is if I engage in deep conversation because I'm
Mhm.
a demisexual. So I'm that's not out there humping on anything. Like I have
Right.
to fall for you, be with you to even want that part of you, except Jill Scott. But
But listen,
but it's I got in trouble before
mm,
because I do hold conversation. And it could literally be about monopoly. But that monopoly went on for a whole month. And
Mhm.
I'm thinking we still talking about monopoly. And next thing you know, I'm in jail, couldn't pass go, couldn't collect $200. And I'm like,
you know her
how did I get here?
relationship.
Literally.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You lesbian women have to learn, right? That these people be liking y'all, like they be so naive. They feel like, oh, they don't like me, but these women be liking y'all, and
They
y'all just
really
be
don't.
feeding
I
into.
just think they be testing y'all.
No, it's not.
But
It's
y'all
just
give them what they want to test
and
us, because
do.
if y'all shut the conversation down, you ain't testing us.
I but see, I
Let's
I,
bring it
I don't
back.
agree because it's like when that one, and I ain't gonna call nobody name, but I will. When that one was in Shay inbox, that's because you saw me cook that damn plate to be talking about what's on that plate. Can I get a plate? But you saw me cook it. That's a
And
different
did.
story.
And did.
Oh wait.
Now,
And
Devoted says she could text us any time of the night she
yeah,
wants to,
now,
but she
now
has
my
respect
LS,
and
she can
boundaries.
call, she can send a pigeon.
No,
It
her
don't
whole
matter.
point is she can, and she still
Because
set
of that
boundaries.
trust.
Right? It's still no. What she's saying is she still, even though she knows she can, it's still a certain boundary that she's just would
Well,
not
me and
cross.
LS gonna be
No, I
asleep
agree.
anyway. So I mean, we do go to
Y'all
bed
are.
at a certain time. We're
Y'all
going
are.
to sleep.
No, they be all after y'all true. Let me tell y'all be so naive that y'all don't even see it. Now,
And it,
one
We
thing
don't
about us, we
care.
know we can point out when somebody like us, but we
We
just,
don't care.
you know,
and that could be that you don't care, but you should care
y'all like
because they're gonna start
attention.
keep doing little stuff, checking on time. But hey, sis, how you doing? They don't care how you doing. They just want to make sure they
No.
have some kind of communication to keep the lines going, some way, shape, or form, while they go home and rub on their left nipple.
Right.
Cause
And
that's
the thing about it
wait,
is
she talking about right.
if you can call me sis, why are you even interested in me? That's
But
nasty.
see, and that's how people put it in context. Like
Mhm.
Mm-mm,
anybody that's
mm-mm.
in y'all organization that I say sis to, that's because typically we've generated a relationship to where
Mhm.
we have those boundaries. Also, you either dating, been dating a long time, or you the real boo out of all the other boos. So you get the title sis, but everybody don't get it.
Hmm. And it's like soon as well, not y'all, but soon as these people cross over into the Greek community, here go all the bitches, and they
Uh,
got somebody. They forget about the bitches and entertain the hoes.
That's,
who
but
did
that's
that?
Just
all we're
people, just
No, cause
people.
that sounded like that came out of your left ventricle.
I ain't never dated
Who
nobody in
did
the
that?
Greek world.
no,
I
you
never
have it.
dated
You have it.
nobody in the Greek
But
world.
that's all we're across the board because it's the same thing for church. All you gotta do is be educated, be able to speak about the
And
Lord.
half of these
And
people in
I'm
these Greek
telling
ain't
you,
educated. They ain't got a pot to piss in or wonder or a door to pour it out of.
The
Devoted
part
said they
is,
love to hold on. Devoted said they love to see the hood, elder, and deacon, but all they can get is prayer and ministry from us. Oh,
yeah.
the
Now
good.
my
I'm
LS is
sorry.
saved for real.
Oh,
She
wait,
laying
don't make me get
hands
on your
and act
LS because she gonna smile and show that dimple, and then they'll really be hitting that. They gonna be in
And
that DM.
do.
and
She
she gon'
flirting. She be flirting.
And she gonna pray and walk away.
And she gonna pray and walk away, but she definitely gonna get that
Yeah,
flirt up.
she gonna flirt. She gonna show that
Story.
dimple. She gonna show all 32 of those teeth,
And then
and she gonna show that dimple.
she gonna go in her southern comfort voice. Boy, that southern boy.
She know it. You
Mhm.
get
But
that
that's the
even if you
point.
just call.
We
If
can't
you just
help
call
that.
her, you get that.
We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
help that our conversation is as smooth as a cream cheese on your bagel.
We can.
No.
We can turn
Yeah,
into
y'all, because y'all can get on site too.
Why?
Bye.
Why? Why?
Because y'all give y'all lesbian women, y'all give these women too much. Y'all give them too much. Y'all entertain them too much. If they ask y'all a question, answer it just that question, and that's it.
That's it. What
Don't
we
keep it
holding
going.
conversation for?
Don't keep it. You ain't gotta smile. You ain't gotta do none of that.
Ain't no notifications that we in town or nothing.
Right.
See us when we get there.
Y'all
No.
give them hope.
They
And
do.
this is not a hope scholarship.
Wait a minute. That's why I don't even mess with them hoes.
Devoted
I
said,
don't do that. Now you know, Ray, you know I don't do that. I don't entertain. Okay. I don't do none of that.
No,
If you
you kept
think that
catching
I like
yourself.
you,
What
you're a
made you not?
fool.
Hold on, wait. Tell me, I don't entertain. Yes, you do.
I do not.
Hold
Let
on,
me tell
Devoted
you
said, you know what, Coco, see how you do me? Because it is the truth, though, Ism. You put
Yes.
that voice on, baby, and it's a wrap.
And don't let her wear what her little hat she be wearing.
Oh yeah,
Look, hold on. Look
my
what you
ass can
said.
hit that fedora. Don't play.
Girl, let
True
me
said,
tell you,
ain't
I
you a
don't do.
lesbian?
Yes, but I don't do that. People think I'm mean.
They do.
That's because you want to be mean.
I don't. I want to be nice. I want to be in that soft girl era, but they make me a bitch.
But
Wait a
you're really
minute.
nice. You really are nice.
I
What?
try.
You
I
are.
try.
Mhm.
But people make me I try.
Mm-mm. I
I
can't
love,
do it.
but y'all gotta let them know. Look, you Google some of these answers. Don't be asking me all this shit. I got a wife.
And they don't care
What?
because what? Listen,
Right.
Joy will be quick to be like, I'm married. The people don't care.
They don't. They
All
want you
they
more when you got that ring on.
Baby, all they need is more than a 15-minute conversation, and they already like, yep, that door is cracked. Let me go and walk in. But don't walk in over here. You gonna
Exactly.
get popped.
Yes.
Like,
And they're too nice to tell them to go on, go the fuck on. They too nice.
they
Y'all
are.
be wanting, y'all want violence. Y'all want somebody to say, hey, and then you want me to come in with an elbow. Ain't
We
nobody got
want you to
time for that.
say, when they come in and say, hey, Joe, I say, fuck you.
For what? Why?
And
No,
truth,
I'm
you are not
not.
mean.
No, truth is not.
Truth
I
is
ain't got
not mean.
time to sit here. And all I know is I ask questions out loud. I make sure I do that. If I
Mm.
say anything, I put it on your front page or where it can be found because
Well, we
I ain't
both
got.
learned that lesson. We both learned
Yeah,
that lesson.
we put that where you found. And like if somebody,
Y'all
if
done been in
Shay do
somebody's
something,
DM before?
No, hours. Girl, I'm telling
Oh,
you.
okay.
yeah,
Girl,
this
Okay.
one girl. Now this girl, she sent a one of them disappearing messages. And
Oh,
then I
invisible
never
ones.
answered it. Never answered it. But then she gonna send Shay a message through like one of them numbers talking about your girl doing this, your girl doing that. But then she had the nerve to show up the true wedding. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like, bitch, I know who you
Woo.
are.
I don't remember who that was though. But not
The
even on
one
top of
that's
that.
that one that tried to take a picture with me and slid on the floor.
You should have slid
You
all
have
the
to
way
tell me.
across.
I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyway, and then the whole food plate. I had somebody come literally. Why is you inboxing me? And you mess with my sister. Like it wasn't like no soror. You mess with my sister. Somebody,
This
the
is
girl first was in my wedding. You were literally dating her. Get the fuck on.
And you know who fixed that plate, damn it.
You
oh,
still got that
that's
plate?
what's bothering her, that plate.
My
So
plate.
I don't. People don't care if you
They
give the
don't.
conversation. They're going to take a. If you give them 1 inch, they're going to take about
They're gonna
5
take them
miles.
out. And
But
and, and
I've
I
learned to try to catch that.
huh.
So
Okay.
I have.
But she will listen if I say, "Babe, I had a feeling." Now she will look at me crazy, like, "All right, Shay, I'm not. I ain't got time for it. I just had a feeling, and if I got a feeling, it's something brewing. I don't know what it is, but it's in my gut. It don't be
But then
here.
sometimes it's always brewing. She
No,
she
no,
stay
no,
a she
no.
stay a I'm a little teapot. She always ready to
She always red in the face, huh?
always.
That is not true. It's a difference. So this is
she always ready to tip over.
No, this is how I figure it out. If it come like somebody punch me in my stomach, you know how you get that
Gut,
feeling like
deep gut feeling.
That I don't ignore. But if
But
it's
she
like
also
you
eat
just
Oreos
having
in the middle of the night, so you
no,
don't know if it's a gut punch or gas.
My gut don't never lie. My gut will tell me go check your phone, and I ain't never wrong. My gut would say watch that, and I don't be wrong. And Joy know I don't be wrong. If I come down here and say, "Hey,
hold on,"
feeling.
Right. Yeah, we stay with a feeling because it comes to us. We like Raven, okay? We're gonna get a feeling or
no,
vision.
y'all don't put on lotion, so y'all just be thinking.
Well, it works for us.
And y'all be thinking that's what it is.
It worked for us. And the
if
crazy part about it is
you shower, then you wouldn't have that feeling.
I can have a feeling and I'm gonna keep feeling it because I want to keep finding stuff because when I come to you with it, I'm gonna have it all laid out.
But why? Listen, all that. What if you use your powers for good?
But like,
it is for good.
Energy.
But it's only when you have a certain feeling. It can't be the feeling of somebody talking to you and I'm like, I punched that bitch. That's up here. That's up here. That ain't in your stomach. But when it's in your gut, that's when ain't nothing going on. You can look at your mate and see they ain't doing nothing. But it is something saying, wait a minute, hold on. This
ain't right. You go through the phone, you check the call logs, you hit T-Mobile up. Right.
And if it's I gotta pray on it and see what's going on to see if I can release it. And if it keeps sitting in my gut, okay, I'm gonna watch you because
you gotta be watched. You don't say nothing, you just watch it. Because if you say something, they're gonna stop it or figure out another way to do it. So you just gotta keep watching. And it ain't about what they send you, it's what you send back. It's how you entertain it because you can't control how people feel or what they send you.
No,
exactly.
But what you say
I got that. But I'm telling you,
I ain't saying nothing back. Half of the time she be reading it for the first time. It's like I be reading for the first time.
But I haven't had to do that in years.
463 unread text messages. Do it look like I care?
Mm-mm.
And the only reason I can 100% say if
stalker behavior,
I have stalker behavior. I'm not gonna lie. But she mine. I can stalk her. She belongs to me.
You that's how you got me. And everybody be thinking I be lying. She stalked me.
You stalked her?
No.
Okay.
Since we was in a club,
and I was there. She trapped me.
I was there.
She stalked me and trapped me. She was like, "This your baby," and I'm like, "Man, that ain't my baby."
So you was pregnant, Shay? Let's say you was pregnant.
She talking about with Abby. How I trap her with Abby?
I thought you hit one of the ones that girl did and said, "And I'm pregnant."
No, she used it one time.
I'm gonna tell you the quick side of it. I met Joy at a club. I was there for Zay's dad. Joy was there for Zay's dad ex-girlfriend, right? Okay, boom. And I'll make it quick.
Wife swap.
I'll make it quick, real quick. So it ain't no whole bunch of names, all that, right? So then she was there trying to make the ex-girlfriend feel better because they had just broke up and I think it was hard on her. I don't know. And then I was there because that was my best friend and he DJ.
I didn't know they was dating.
Right. Joy didn't know that they was dating, right? So then, because I wasn't dating him, I was a free agent. I ain't have no manager, no nothing, right? I was out.
Not nobody.
Nobody. I was in the streets. Okay.
Okay.
That was my 7 days on, 7 days off. I was for the streets. So then Joy caught my attention. And I'm like, oh, she is really cute. Like she had a nice smile. She got them buns. Like it was.
But were you still married to him?
No, so I was divorced. So I had just got divorced from the first one.
Okay.
You had to follow the husbands. It's the bouncing ball.
So the first one out the window. That's gone.
Okay.
Remember I told you when me and him divorced, I had the 7 days on, 7 days off with the kids.
Okay.
So on my 7 days off, I was for the streets. The 7 days on, I was a mom.
In the beginning. Okay.
Right. And then I started liking my best friend, who is Zay's dad, which became my second ex-husband.
That's why you're gonna cry if something happened to him because he was your best friend. Got it.
He was my best friend, right? Mm-hmm. See, you found it. So, watch what he say. But then because I was a free agent and I was for the streets, it was,
okay,
right? And Joy was real pretty. She had the nice curves. You could tell she
had the dreads then.
No,
I had a mohawk.
Girl, and she had a earring right here, a piercing right
here.
That's
how you know they lesbian when they have that.
Wow.
Or this one up here, or the one up
the juice dripper. So she had a little juice dripper, and I was like, "Oh, she's cute," and she had the curves. I could see the butt, even though she was face to face. I could see the butt.
I was slender though. I was much slender.
She
No, you
put
was
that.
heavier then.
I
That's
was.
before, yes, before you had the
Oh.
boobs done or the because she had big boobs. It was perfect. So anyway, so I'm like, oh well, I'm a free agent. She cute. We keep eye contact and we dancing all the way across the room.
I
Nobody's
was
between us.
drunk.
Nothing. She by the DJ booth. I'm over by the rug, and we're dancing with each other without touching. So then she came
What?
over.
Girl, that's some Scooby Doo shit.
Exactly. And she came over, we started talking, but my focus, even though she caught my attention, I came to try to talk to best friend, right? But then she was expert on whatever. We exchanged numbers, and I had said I love bow legs, which I do. I love literally. You
Mine
see,
ain't bold. These
right? But
bitches
you
are
see me in
straight.
bow legs. I love bow legs. Like I don't know what that thing
Okay.
is, but it is. So she kind of backed away for like an hour or so, and then the next day we was on the phone texting, and then we never stopped texting from then. Never. Went to the movies, went up and down. She still was getting away from the relationship that she had started,
We wasn't humping
into.
people.
No,
We
we
was
did
not
not. We
doing
did
none
not
of
do
that.
nothing like that until I want to say probably 2012.
It was like that next year or something.
No, 2011.
When I came
2011.
back.
Yeah. And then it was up for that, but we never stopped communication from the night we met at that club to now us being married and all this stuff. So I didn't stalk her because the next morning she texted me to ask me what I was doing. I didn't text
Because
her.
She
we was a
wanted to take you to
friend.
brunch. She wanted to take you to
Well,
brunch,
she had
but
already
she
had
know
a
how.
movie date planned and everything. We went to the movie because I was
Just
a free agent.
thirsty.
I was a free agent. She was in a situationship, but it was a situationship.
Oh,
It wasn't a
okay.
relationship.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I can tell you, the movie was Obsession with Beyonce. It had just hit the movies, and me and her went.
What year that
Okay.
was? 1994?
It was 2010, I thought.
I
Or
was still not in
11.
ALZ.
2000, maybe 9, 10, one of them. It was
Yeah, because
quick
I
though.
don't think I was in ALZ then.
No, you wasn't, because when you was in Atlanta, when you started doing
Really?
your process, and she was
Mhm.
coming back, and she would come up here, and even
Don't
when she
tell
was
my
in
business. Well,
Atlanta,
it's too late now.
yeah, they can't
Yeah, I
tell.
was double
And
dipping.
even through her going back and
Process.
forth, like moving to Atlanta, coming back up here, we still kept contact. Like she became my best friend too. So it was like,
Girl, that's the problem. You got too many best friends. I keep telling
That's
you that.
no,
it.
okay.
But that's the issue.
Let me break it down real quick.
We
Yeah.
collect y'all.
No, let me break it down. So I have my
Girl.
ultimate best friend. That is who I'm in a relationship with. That's who, when I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna think about. If I'm not in front of her, I'm gonna call her and tell her. That's who I'm gonna cut underneath with because I'm having a bad day. Like she's gonna know before anybody else. And then I have my community, and these are the people I have to put you on a different category because I call everybody sis and I call everybody friend. So I feel like if I give
So
y'all
I
a
should be
different
leery
title,
because she called everybody sis. Because then you say it's a problem with sis.
who Cree?
No.
No,
Coco said it's a problem when
he
people call
is,
each
but
other
see, sis
sis.
don't mean that you can always come to my house. Sis mean I'm just seeing you as another woman. We of color. Hey, sis, that's
The
what that
church
is.
sis. The church
The church
sis.
sis.
Right.
That's what it is. But
Mm.
if I invite you to my home, if I'm willing to sacrifice and come and hang out with you, that's a whole different type of my valley. That's my crew. And I have to give a different title because I don't want nobody fuck around and be like, well, I'm sis too. It's a difference.
But they don't, but then that goes, let's go back to what we were saying. You got to put them in their place. See, they think that they the
Oh, you
same
want
type
me
of sister I am, and you got to let
They
these
know
hoes know.
they know they not.
We,
They know they not. Because they ain't gonna
they
get
be
me drive
thinking
to
that.
they're not gonna get me drive to Georgia. They can't get me drive to Georgia. You
I'm
can.
just, they be
So
like, oh, shit. And I be like, girl, where you come from?
they can't get me drive to
I see them
Tennessee.
on Facebook, but you got to let them know.
Let
Like,
them know.
You
this
telling
ain't
you
what you
say you
think.
gotta let them
I'm gonna
know.
tell them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell everybody. And
this is not what y'all think, okay?
She's not
Y'all,
gonna do that. She's not.
because
Shay
you
is a
use that
collector
word.
of people.
It's time to put labels on them.
labels.
No,
I
because
got the
what's gonna
labels.
happen is I'm gonna send out a group text every next time she get one. I'm gonna send out a group text.
No,
Yeah.
you did that. You did it to Coco.
It be so many of them. I'm like, where the fuck they came from? She just
Right.
meet them outside. I'm showing somebody a house and she my
Next thing you
sis.
know, they
Like,
over
what?
here, they hanging out.
But I
Yeah.
attract people. I had that,
That ain't, you can
make
talk
them
to
stay
them.
here.
You can be
Oh,
nice.
but
You
let
can
me attract
smile.
people.
No, see, you'll attract people, they want to fall in love with you. The people I attract, they just want to hang out and be in the mix. The people you want to have conversation with, next thing you know, they over there playing with their left nipple thinking about you.
Yeah.
Well,
That bitch gonna fall off that left nipple because that's the only one they play with.
right, because
Right.
that's the only one that don't get attention. You typically go for the right.
Mm,
Right. That's for the
yeah.
streets. That's the street people. Sorry,
You
y'all.
I think they need to know. And I think I'm gonna tell don't worry, I got something for your ass. Wait till tomorrow.
I agree with you, Coco.
Yeah,
I
because
guess
they think they normal like us and they not.
not you
Like,
gonna put them out.
no. It's like Pluto and America. They
Mm.
all the way over there. Or wherever side Pluto at. But they there.
Pluto and America?
Yeah, we the American mean 24, Ren, Amber, Creed. We are the normal friends. Those little people,
Not you. Not
She got some more.
yeah. You
I'll
got
let
some
you
more, but
know.
you. I haven't collected nobody since Atlanta.
It was enough in Atlanta. You came back with 15.
You collected
right.
some too, ma'am. Don't get me
Who?
started. Did
And
we
just
not collect
because,
some?
never mind. Just never mind, because you stress me out. Girl, please.
Yeah, because I don't want your blood pressure go up.
It's
Mhm.
already up.
Tonight, not tonight. That's what it
Earth and
is.
then
They're attracted to my our earth. We're earth signs. We just draw the people in.
I
Girl,
guess I'll
please.
flush out then because I don't care after a while.
Yeah, we over meeting people. These people are not good for you. I will talk about it though. If you need some help getting over them, I'm here.
Did
So
It is.
she just break y'all up?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not.
because
It's not me.
I
It's
just be
them.
seeing people like sis, that, and I'm like, who the fuck are they?
That's just the community. Like that's the people outside of my circle.
Mm-mm,
They're
mm-mm.
harmless.
They are
Could
harmless.
be, it could be, but we just gonna keep them at afar.
Girl, Creek gonna text me one day talking about, girl, you got a birthday every day. I really do know people and really like celebrate.
Right? Then you put their pictures
Mm-mm.
up.
Well, only
Ooh,
if now
somebody finna get choked out.
I said what I'm gonna
Shay, you
start
ain't
doing.
hear how her tone changed
I
to
did.
that?
I heard, and her neck went
Okay.
like that. But I said I'm ready to stop posting
No, you're not.
people. Yes, I am. Because if you can't say happy birthday to me on Facebook, I'm not saying it to you.
That's what I'm
That's
saying now.
true.
Everybody, you picture you put up, they better have one up for
Oh,
you
they better because
for
December
December.
22nd is a whole holiday. And I give a whole month notice.
I'm gonna sleep in.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Girl, you ain't got to worry because I pay
I
attention.
better see pictures everywhere.
I'm not dealing with you. Long as my crew, I'm good. My circle.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yes, you are. You
I'll
can't.
let you know, Coco. When she add one,
Please.
Oh, truth, you was a whole lie. You had a whole video
She did. And she had her
she
real
did.
estate voice on it.
and did. I think I did. No, I just did a
No.
birthday song.
Oh, okay. Because she
Mhm.
been putting her real estate voice on lately. That's how you know you're special.
Don't slug it now. Truth. Now I'm gonna have to redo truth video.
I had to throw that in.
Don't let her come between us.
Oh, Lord. We've been on this thing an hour and 13 minutes.
That's because we got Joy on here. We want to tell too many stories. You
I
said,
Oh, we
"Man,
got a lot of story. We gotta bring
talking
her
like
back
good baby."
because we gotta peel her onion back so we can.
Exactly, because she
We
know.
probably
I
need
ain't
to get.
got no onion, but I do got a communion cracker for you. And the little
Listen, we
thing
need to
of
get her a little wine or something so she just get on here and talk freely.
Girl, you know she will.
no, that ain't gonna work.
Truth, I sent it, and you comment. I thought on it too, but it's on
Truth
TikTok.
was too busy getting pregnant that weekend,
True.
so she
Yeah, because she
probably didn't
went
even
all the
see
way
it.
to somewhere
To the
in the
cabins, and
nature.
they was naked in
Yeah,
front of the
I
window.
know she pregnant because she ain't posted no picture lately.
Right, she pregnant.
Go on TikTok, Truth. You are in my TikTok. It's still there. Go back to your
Mm,
birthday. You'll see you. You
She
can't
just
miss.
want to. She just want to fight.
Nice and bright.
toxic.
She is toxic.
And now
Oh,
she pull up the box one and the bus.
good night, baby.
We right behind you.
Hmm.
I gotta work in the morning.
I got to get up and take Zay, and then once I'm up, I'm trying to get this client in this house. Hopefully, it go through tonight.
I know. Right. You got this though. It's gonna go through. You're gonna get that money. And yeah.
Money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Good night, guys. We will see y'all. Don't hang up though, sis.
Yeah, next week it's gonna be her story, right?
Story, yeah.
So y'all join us for her story next week.
Next week is gonna be a serious podcast, so we're not gonna be probably on here joking too much. I'm sure it's gonna be jokes because my partner has always got the jokes.
And that's why I'm thinking, like, should I even get on? Because
yes, you don't have to, but
I don't want to ruffle no big bird feathers.
We might need some of the humor, but next week we're gonna be talking about domestic violence since it's ready to close out October, and we're pretty much gonna talk about all avenues of it and how to get rid of the shame of it, because a lot of people don't know how to remove themselves from the shame of allowing certain things to happen to them as if it was, their fault. So it's gonna be a deep conversation next Thursday, and it's at 7 instead of 8 because we know it's probably gonna go over an hour. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, all that good stuff, and see y'all next Thursday.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.